owls learned about a mission to Mars, history came alive at the battlefield, and Students of the Year were recognized for their great work in and out of the classroom. Those stories and more are all part of this month's edition of Super News.
Hi, I'm Lexi Pritchard.
And I'm Barry Lemoyne. It's a new year and it's time for a new Super News. We'll kick things off with some big news, our Students of the Year. Representing all that is good in our schools, each winner recently competed for district honors. A panel of community leaders conducted interviews and evaluated each portfolio to select our 3 winners. Congratulations to all of our school winners and to our 3 district Students of the Year, Rami Dowley, Jackson Nunez, and Avani Miller. We'll meet them and all of our school-wide winners in next month's Super News feature.
And speaking of outstanding students in CHS, Avani was one of 3 Chalmette High seniors recently named as Posse Scholars. She will attend Villanova this fall, while her classmates, Bo Nunez and Christine Chen, will enroll at Notre Dame. This is the 8th year in a row that CHS has had a Posse Scholar, and these prestigious 4-year scholarships are each valued at over $250,000. Congrats to them, and thanks to CHS teacher David Ballard for helping create these amazing opportunities for our students.
Chalmette High have prepared me for the Posse Scholarship by giving me multiple opportunities, which I could be involved in community service and gain leadership skills. And Mr. Ballard was actually my sophomore year English teacher for AP English composition. He's prepared me by giving me a lot of not just school and tips on writing, but also a lot of life-changing advice.
And speaking of owl pride, a pair of former owls were recently back in the parish. Jordan Lord, a New York-based filmmaker, visited as part of the Art Strong series, while Tommy Hall, a cadet at West Point, was home for the holidays to share some big news. He was one of 3 cadets to receive the prestigious Marshall Scholarship for continued academic study following graduation. Tommy and Jordan truly represent the best qualities of leadership and scholarship.
If you have an idea that you're really passionate about and you're like, I know that this should be a film that people should see, don't necessarily wait until you've gotten the big grants, if it's possible. That's the amazing thing about documentary, is that all you do really need is a camera and a microphone,
right.
And then you just go.
And now let's head over to W. Smith Elementary to meet its on-location news team there.
Hello, I am Kylie.
And I am Terian, and welcome to Smith Elementary for our Super News segment.
We'll start off with a pair of stars, as our superstars took part in all of the learning that is part of Starbase. This program stresses hands-on learning on all things related to STEM. Robots, rockets, math, and science were all part of the fun.
And even though our school color is purple, all of us here at Smith had to think pink earlier this year. It was all part of our effort to raise money to help fight cancer.
Hey Terian, speaking of pink, what would we call America if everyone drove in a pink car?
I have no idea.
A pink carnation. Carnation, you get it?
In other news, our school also participated in other special dress-up day called Pajama Jam Day. Our students and staff wore pajamas to school and received a visit from Santa, who visited classroom bearing gifts. Kylie, sometimes when I can't find my pajamas at night, I wear my bathing suit.
A bathing suit? Why?
It makes it easier for me to dive into bed.
Never do that again. Well, that's about all the time we have for today. But before we go, let's take a quick look at 2 other events: our Dare Graduation and our Kiwanis Reading Awards.
Thanks to our community partners who make these events possible. And thanks to all of you for watching.
That's it for us here at Smith.
BYE! Bye!
Super job, superstars! And speaking of stars, field trips have returned to the Mama Center. Here, we see students engaged in some hands-on learning activities in preparation for their visit inside the planetarium.
Space was also at the heart of a very special NASA presentation when one of its flight directors visited our high school students, sharing some of the history, accomplishments, and vision for the space program. Through an array of video clips and spectacular images, students gain insight into NASA's Artemis missions, which includes a return to the moon in preparation for its ultimate goal, a human mission to Mars. Hey Lexi, did you hear about the restaurant on the moon that they're building?
No.
They say the food is good, but there's not much atmosphere.
In inspirational news, the Governor's Office of Disability Affairs recently recognized the Barth family of St. Bernard Parish, presenting them with the Family of the Year Award. This is given annually in recognition of a family who exemplifies courage, strength, and unity for other families in our state. The Barth family was nominated by Sheremy Kurth, the Special Education Supervisor for St. Bernard Parish Public School System, who celebrated the Barth family on its innate ability to turn challenges into success.
And speaking of success, the Battle of New Orleans commemoration truly brought learning to life as students from across the district visited, learning more about the people, the strategy, the weaponry, and the hardships that were such an important part of this American success story.
And now, let's head over to St. Bernard Middle School and meet its Super News duo.
Hi, I'm Brody.
And I'm Jordan.
And welcome to St. Bernard for our Super News. We'll begin our segment with our top priority here at school, literacy. We strive daily to help our students become fluent in English and math. Each day we all take 10 minutes to read and reflect on our favorite book. Students earn their way into leveled SSR clubs for special prizes like concessions, free dress days, pizza parties, free books, and a field trip. It's a great way to encourage everyone to read.
Our library club also promotes reading throughout SBM. They get to choose which books are featured in the library, and their book recommendations go a long way to get kids reading. Our book club meets every other Friday to discuss a book. The book club is open to anyone in SBM, and it is a great way to get students to reach their SSR goals.
In addition to SSR, our ELA teachers love to hook our students into reading with First Chapter Fridays. Every Friday, students get to hear the first chapter of a really great novel. Then it's a race to the library to see who will be able to check out the book first for SSR.
We also encourage math literacy, helping our students to keep their skills fresh and sharp. Math fluency is done here at SBM using iExcel. Students work on their math fluency skills every week in Eagle class and can also access iExcel at home to practice fluency as well.
Our goal at St. Bernard Middle is to encourage students to become confident, well-rounded students. We believe that when students get to practice reading and math fluency daily, they will become lifelong learners.
And now back to you guys in the studio.
Nice job, Eagles. And we'd like to recognize the two principals from our Super News sites today, Deidre Bailey and Angela Siebert.
Hi, my name is Deidre Bailey. I am excited about starting my 34th year in education, my 14th year here at Smith as principal.
I am the principal at St. Bernard Middle School, and I am in fact a product of the St. Bernard Parish Public Schools. I graduated from Chalmette High School in 1995, and I have been teaching or educating here since 2000. I started at Beauregard Middle School.
I think my third year of college, I knew I wanted to be a teacher. I always did school things, reading and wanting to pretend to be a teacher growing up.
So something that I find to be a beautiful cycle is this concept of being a public school student who has absolutely had a satisfying and fulfilling and lovely school career as a student, then to return as a teacher to do that again for others, to provide for them not just an in-class education, but also to be able to be their football coach or to be their soccer coach or to help them with a play or drama or lines. I think that they had that themselves and they want to give that back, and it just continues to be this beautiful cycle for them in terms of them continuing to get fulfilled for the things that fulfilled them when they were kids as well. I was a classroom teacher for 10 years. I taught English, math, and drama. And many of my former students have come back and they work for me now and work for many of the other schools in the district. And I just feel it gives such a positive message about the public school system that we have here in St. Bernard, to see these teachers return to education to give back what it was they received. And I love that.
I think I'm really proud of the fact that I came home to make a difference in my community. Sometimes it's challenging, but I like the fact that because I'm excited about learning and education, I'm hoping to ignite that in some of the kids in our community where I was born and raised, and also to show that public education still works.
Thanks for all you do.
And before we go, we'd also like to acknowledge all of the performers, teachers, and the tech crew who brought the holidays to life again. The Cultural Arts Center truly was a hub of music and good cheer, and we're thankful to have been able to host these concerts and performances again.
And a special shout out to a special performer, Chalmette High School senior Sophia Licurdo, who was recently awarded first place in the prestigious Donald W. Wood Senior Vocal Competition. Sophia is not only a talented vocalist, but more importantly, represents all that we try to instill in our performers. She is driven and passionate, and we are incredibly proud of her.
Congratulations to her, and thanks to all of you for watching.
And we'll see you next month, where we'll meet our 11 Students of the Year. From our team here at Penn Studio, we'll see you next time on Super News,
Where we always let the Super News roll. See you next time. Bye.